the Prime Minister has in effect threatened to abandon the draft legislation to turn his Brexit deal into law unless MPs agree to get it through the Commons by Thursday night. A vote on the government's timetable for debate will be held this evening. And Mr Johnson, who's promised to deliver Brexit by the end of this month, told the Commons that he couldn't accept any further delay. So let's take a look at what we're expecting to happen in the Commons a little later, about 7 o'clock tonight. There'll be a vote, first of all, on the Withdrawal Agreement Bill. That is the bill that is based on Mr Johnson's Brexit deal. It runs to 110 pages. And lots of MPs saying it's so complex they need more time to look at it. If MPs back the bill, they will then vote on what's called a programme motion, in effect setting out the parliamentary timetable. And then if that motion is lost tonight, and it looks very tight at the moment, the Prime Minister warned that an election might be needed, possibly before Christmas. But we're into the realm of hypothesis again, but we've fallen into the hypothetical trap several times in the Brexit story, haven't we? So let's talk to somebody who can give us a little more clear answers. Joe Owen from the Institute for Government. Joe, thanks very much for joining us. Let's start with the first vote tonight, which is on the legislation itself. Is it your sense that that will get through?
Well, lots of people running the numbers seem to think that there might be a very narrow majority for the deal, and actually there might be some MPs who maybe aren't completely in love with the deal, but actually are willing to vote on second reading so that they can get into the amendments and to see if by attaching various conditions it would be a deal that they could end up supporting. And so even if it does scrape through, I mean, let's remember there have been a number of these votes trying to get parliamentary support for a deal. If Boris Johnson can get a majority of MPs behind his deal, even if some of them are still wavering, that's a position that his predecessor Theresa May would have loved to have been in at certain points during this spring. So it will still be a very big moment in the Brexit process. But the big question will be, does he get the timetable in?
Right, so on that issue, when you've looked at the legislation, let's put it politely, how ambitious is it to get a piece of legislation like that through its stages in basically 3 days? What would your assessment of that be?
Well, so there's one challenge, which is the kind of ambition of just driving it through the Commons, where you need to be confident you've got a majority that will stick with you vote by vote by vote. So politically it's ambitious, but just from a kind of scrutiny perspective, I mean, this is much, much shorter than previous pieces of legislation, big contentious pieces of legislation, let alone constitutionally significant ones and ones implementing EU treaties. So it really is much shorter. And while there is also, there is an argument that says there has been plenty of hours of debate around Brexit in the Commons, actually a lot of this is about what will UK law say and how will it work. And MPs, whether it's in the chamber or whether it's from taking hearings from experts, to really understand exactly what the implications of some of these things are, that isn't necessarily possible over 3 days.
Let's say the Prime Minister gets his way on the timetable. So then we're looking at the 3 days and the kind of concertina debate. After that, for those MPs who want to take a more detailed look and maybe try to change one or two things around the legislation, do they have the option to do that or not?
Well, they could use the House of Lords. So the House of Lords will be the next step after the Commons on Thursday if the programme motion goes through. We know that the House of Lords particularly like to put detailed scrutiny into things called powers, Henry VIII powers, these big broad things that government ministers will take, which they've taken to implement the Northern Ireland Agreement, that says, it almost says a kind of trust us, give us the powers and we'll do it. And the Lords are likely to look into that. So MPs in the Commons could try and work with the Lords to try and get new amendments in and send them back. But then you are really in tight time in terms of bouncing amendments between the Commons and the Lords. And you cannot timetable the Lords, so they can take as long as they want in principle.
Joe, good to talk to you. Thanks very much for joining us again. Thank you.